This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of No Waco. This is your host, Debbie. And today we have some very special guests here in the studio. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Clarice.
I'm Ted.
And we're the Thompsons.
Yes.
And the owners of Lavish Slumbers and Slumber Rollz.
Slumber Rollz.
Woo, I'm so excited. Well, thank you guys so much for being in the studio today.
Thank you.
One of the first questions I love to ask our guests is, what brought you to Waco? Or are you a Waco native? What's your Waco journey?
We're not a Waco native. However, our little one is.
Yes.
She was born here in Waco in 2011.
Mhm.
I went to Baylor University. And so, yeah, we came back because it felt like home. We kind of went from Austin to Dallas to San Antonio.
San Antonio
Wow.
back.
We kind of been all over,
Yeah.
with just basically our growth and journey in life, from education and everything. And then
Wow.
we went to Dallas, worked, corporate life, and we
Mhm.
felt that this was home. Our families are between Austin and Dallas, and
Mm-hmm.
we're right in the center.
Oh, I love that. And
Great
so
middle
did you guys
ground.
meet at Baylor?
Nope.
Oh, we met
So
in
we
Austin.
met, yeah.
We met in
Okay.
We
Austin.
met when I was 20, and you were 21.
21, going on
Ooh.
22.
Yeah.
I think I want to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
how long have you guys been together
So
now?
almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't have to tell me how old.
What am I, 37?
I'm only 26, so it's okay. No, I'm kidding. Well, we're so glad to have you here. And so you guys ended up back in Waco, but you've kind of been
Yeah.
able to see that growth from
Mhm.
when you guys were
Definitely.
first here to
Yeah.
now. What has that been like?
It's different.
Very
it looks
different.
more touristy.
Well,
It-
yes.
It doesn't.
More
it's still-
commercialized,
Yeah.
you know. But, we chalked it up to what the silos, what,
Yeah,
what,
the
what
silos,
have you.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the growth.
Yes.
And that's amazing. So it's different though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it though.
Yeah. And what year did you guys come back to Waco?
So we just now came back to Waco
Yeah.
literally a month ago.
Oh, wow.
Just about.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
moved
Well, we're
back.
so glad you're here. So I really got you fresh on the podcast.
Yes.
Yep.
So now I can put all the implants in your brain and be like, you can't leave us. You got to stay here.
No, we've always been back here
Oh,
though,
okay,
because
good.
it's like right
Yeah.
around the corner.
We're always
so
visiting.
We've always been,
Good.
yeah.
Well, we're so good to have you here. And
Thank
of course,
you.
you guys are entrepreneurs now, starting your business. So
That's
tell me
right.
all about it.
So Lavish Slumbers was started in 2018. This one was just started in 2023,
I say so.
basically.
Mhm.
And this one was started behind COVID because Lavish Slumbers is more of the retail clothing line.
Mhm.
But when it comes to food and everything, that drives in traffic. So I really wanted to diversify our revenue. And so I brought in something that we really wanted to cultivate with food and everything. And so Ted is kind of the person behind Slumber Rollz. I'm more of the Lavish Slumber side.
Yeah.
And so when you think of Slumber Rollz, you kind of think of crumble cookie. We have rotating
Mhm.
treats.
Oh,
And so it's everything from savory to sweet, from pulled pork to everything but the
Ooh.
bagel rolls
Yeah.
to our s'mores.
I was
and
looking at those
classic
bagel rolls on your Instagram story, and I was like,
Yeah. And so we just wanted to, the journey started because our little one, she went to a slumber party. We had a hotel slumber party for her
Aw.
when she was
Mhm.
9 years old with her little cousins. And it just brought out something in her.
Mhm.
And so I just felt as though as adults, we lose ourselves. We
Yeah.
go through working, we go through college, and we lose our friendships and
Yeah.
just who we are. So I really wanted to incorporate something to where we can walk into a place and feel like we know who we are and can find
Aw.
ourselves again and escape the riffraff of the world.
Yeah.
And just build a community again.
I love that. And it's self-care.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so important.
Yeah. So when you walk through the doors, it's like a lavish slumber party cafe.
Ooh.
You walk in and you can build candles. You can do everything
yeah.
from glamping with just s'mores. We have high tea and little princess tea.
Yes.
And then we have our rolls. And so, yeah, it's just basically a getaway escape
Yay.
in our building.
I love that. That's so
Yeah.
Really
fantastic.
cool.
And with the cinnamon roll side, obviously there was a need for food because
Yeah.
you
Yes.
can have a party without food.
Exactly.
Right.
So, and then that was later developed. So tell me what that
Yeah.
process has been like going from, retail and marketing into the food side of business.
So
It
you
was
have
just
engineering here and you have accounting. So
Oh.
I'm an accountant.
So I do need to talk to you guys more. Okay, I get it. You're much smarter than me. Okay.
So you're talking to two people who really did not know anything about the food industry. And so when we signed our lease, we kind of just had to hit the ground running. So I basically designed everything. So I'm kind of the creative director behind everything. And so he kind of is the brains behind the food. Baking is not my forte. I don't like science. And so he kind of just cultivated the whole brand. And so then we have an amazing lead baker. Her name is Desiree. She's from HEB. And so she, and also Hello Cupcake, Hey Cupcake in Austin. And she is incredible. She's
very
been
talented.
Such a blessing to us. And so she's really jumped on in and helped us develop this. And then we also have our baristas, who she has 12 years of experience and everything.
Wow.
So we're bringing in coffee as well with Starbucks. So our team has really helped develop this and cultivated this brand. And so even though you see the graphics and everything.
I was going to say, I love the marketing and the branding. So that was one of the first things I saw. I was like, this is gorgeous.
Thank you so much. And so it's just it's a family. I feel like our team and us, we have made a family.
I love that.
And just, it feels like home.
I'm so glad. And again, we're just so glad to have you in Waco because there's nothing else like this.
Thank you so much.
One of the main questions asked people is like, well, why here and why Waco? Why now?
Why here? Why Waco?
I just feel like Waco had, I guess we'll say, a void that needs to be filled versus other metropolitan areas, so far like DFW. There's just, everything is everywhere. Why not put your efforts into a town that doesn't have it all?
Yeah.
You know?
And it just feels like that hometown, small town feel.
Yeah.
And it created our home. So we had our little one, and we moved from Austin, moved from Dallas, and our families, we had no one. So we had this baby, and we were like, what are we supposed to do with this baby? And so we had to grow up together in Waco. And so it truly has developed us.
Yeah, that is amazing.
It really has.
Yeah. And what has it been like being entrepreneurs here in Waco?
Insanely insane.
Every turn, every corner is something new and unexpected. I'll say that.
I can understand that completely.
And we've made several mistakes. I mean, we've made some mistakes to going for a shell and a build out, having to negotiate a termination to get out of a long-term lease. And then going into a second generation property because of COVID, everything went from this budget to literally quadrupling on us. 100,000 to 650,000. And so we had to it's taught us to literally hit the ground running and just
be prepared.
Be prepared.
You can almost, it's almost like you can be prepared, but you can't be prepared at the same time.
No, you have no clue what's about to happen. So you just have to roll with the punches and figure it out and hang strong and stick it out. Be tough.
Be tough, that's for sure.
And you guys are open now.
You were open.
Yes,
We're soft.
That's amazing.
Open.
Yes.
So we're soft opening. And the whole building, if you walk in there, every single thing that we has been, if you see anything or touch anything, it has been touched by us and our kids. We have built everything from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah, so our hands have touched every single piece of that building with those little ones, cutting the wood, to nailing things down, to breaking things apart.
A lot of breaking.
A
lot of that.
Yeah.
It's demo day.
Yeah. So if you come in there, it's a labor of love, truly. And we are just welcoming you in, and we are just I don't know, just humble and just I don't even know. I have no words. I have no words.
And that's amazing. And we're here today to celebrate your grand opening happening soon too. So tell me all about that. What's the plans? What can we expect?
So we're in soft opening right now. So everyone who walks in that building, we're asking them, what do you feel about the rolls? How do they taste? What does it feel like and look like to you? What do you want from us? And so we're kind of getting all of their advice and everything about the price points, about what we can offer. And so this is our community. We want to be here to build our community. And so we're just kind of keeping everything open to say, okay,
how do you feel? What do you think? Very open to that.
I love that.
Yeah. And so we're just trying to figure all the pieces out.
Figure it out.
Put them together. And so we're going to do like a 2-week soft opening to make sure everything is just right everything is perfect, and it won't be perfect, but hey.
That's why you do a soft opening.
Yeah.
You can't know till you know, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
So we're looking to open on the 20th?
I will say
Grand
so.
opening.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we're partnering with multiple companies and vendors and everything to
Yay.
do like a slumber party in the parking lot.
So
it's
it's
gonna
going to
be
be amazing.
So wear your PJs and bounce on the bounce houses.
Yes, that's going to be so amazing. And again, it's really just a celebration for you guys joining the community and getting out there.
Yes. So
Wow.
we're excited.
And people can definitely look forward to that. And
Thank
tell me, do you guys know what are your normal open hours? Where can people come find you?
Yeah.
Give us your location, all the things.
So right now we're also kind of experimenting with the hours. We're kind of letting our community tell us what we should be open. So some of them are wanting 7 a.m. Some of them are
More
wanting
the evening.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
So we've discovered that 8 p.m. is like our
8 p.m.
time.
Wow.
So we were
Yeah.
there late and everyone started
Late night
pouring
cinnamon
in.
rolls. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a slumber party,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
8 o'clock, come get your cinnamon roll, get your
Yep.
PJs, and go home. What's better than that?
Yeah.
So we will have coffee and cocktails as well. So yeah, late night. Hey, so we're just kind of letting everything kind of fall into place and tell us what we should do. And then where you can find us is Lavish Slumbers and Slumber Rollz on Instagram. I'm really pushing the marketing there. So all of the pieces that you see on the stories and everything, that's all me.
Aw.
So I'm kind of graphic design,
Yeah.
marketing, everything. And then this guy here is everything, all hats.
Every hat you could think of. That's
if
me.
something breaks down, he's building it.
Good.
Operations, technology,
Yeah.
that's him.
So I do need to be friends with you guys, so I can call you.
So we're on Instagram. We're a little bit on Facebook. I'm trying to test out TikTok. Oh, TikTok, that's something different.
The kids.
Yes.
The kids and their TikToks.
Yep.
And we
That's
have
where it's at.
Our baker, our little assistant baker. He's like 16, so he's helping us out with that.
Oh, good. I was gonna
Okay.
say you gotta get a
Yep.
Gen Zer in there.
Yeah.
So there's no hope.
He jumped in and figured out the video. I was taking like hours on it. He comes in, I kid you not, 2 minutes. And I said,
Wow.
oh, this is ridiculous.
And that's
Yeah.
amazing. And what is your physical address?
We are at 160 North New Road, Waco, Texas, 76710.
Yes.
That's it.
Perfect. Well, that's amazing. Well, with that, we're gonna take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Awesome.
And now for a word from our sponsors.
Hey, I'm Blair.
And I'm Brittany, and we're the host of
By the Cover Podcast.
We cover everything from mysteries, thrillers, romance, chick lit, and even some smut.
Don't forget the smut.
Yeah.
We're so excited to get this thing going and share this with you guys. We've been talking about this for months, and it's finally happening.
Yes.
Special shout out to Rogue Media for helping us with this.
For sure. For sure. You can find us on Instagram at bythecover_podcast.
You can also find us on Facebook and TikTok, so don't forget to give us a follow on those two also.
And we are so excited to dive into some of our favorite books and share those with you.
We can't wait. Hope you love it.
Hi, this is Sarah,
And I'm Carter.
and this is Some of Our Thoughts.
We're two Southern sommeliers, and we want to share everything we love and know about wine. We started hanging out during quarantine and cooking and drinking and listening to music, and we just thought this would be a great way to bring everything we know to you guys.
We will make wine knowledge and food pairings easy and approachable. So put on your favorite vinyl, grab your favorite glass of wine, tune into our show, and let's have some fun.
Wine and
vinyl.
So check us out on roguemedianetwork.com or wherever you get your favorite podcast. We'll be talking about a lot.
Hi, and welcome to Bustles and Bangers with your hostess, Rachel and Christopher.
I love it when you say my name.
and you didn't say hi.
I didn't. You just kept going. I'm going to introduce the book. I'm not reading it.
It's
because I don't like reading.
girls like cowboy butts, and those jeans don't hide anything. Find us on Instagram at Bustles and Bangers or on RogueMediaNetwork.com.
And now, back to the episode. And we're back. We were just talking about where people can come and find you at your new location on New Road and all the exciting things that they can experience when they're there, along with your grand opening coming up on the 20th. When we come back from break, one of the first questions I love to ask people is, what would you like to see more of in Waco?
What I would like to see more of in Waco
That's a good question.
is I love I don't really know. I feel like
You can say Trader Joe's. It's okay.
Okay, wait. Okay,
I
I
want to
can't
see
say
that.
You guys are from Austin, so I know.
I want some pluckers.
Pluckers. Oh, I've never been
And I
to
don't even
Pluckers
eat
before.
meat, which is so funny. But I just
Irony.
want their vegetarian.
Yeah.
It's like a little family thing that we always do.
Hey, we had Salad and Go on. They're amazing. So
Yeah.
if you're looking for some good vegetarian options, Salad and Go might be your place.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think everything that is here, I love about Waco. And
Yeah.
I think that's why we came back.
Yay.
So
I love
I'm-
hearing that.
Yeah.
That just toots my own
Pulled us
horn.
back
What
in.
can I say?
I'm big on the outdoor scene. I love being outdoors.
Mhm.
So anything that we can build more outdoor things,
Yeah.
that's one of them.
We need more like outdoor amphitheaters
Yeah,
Yeah.
and spaces for community to join outdoors.
there you go.
Which I mean, like, we're so lucky that we just started having Shakespeare in the Park. We had Wild
Yeah.
Imagine come on a couple
Wow.
of weeks ago, and they were talking about
Yes.
they're already getting ready for their, summer Shakespeare in the Park. But we need
Aw.
more spaces like that. That'd
Exactly.
be amazing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I agree.
We're 4 hours in agreement, so it works.
I guess that's after being married so long, it just kind of happens, right?
We gotta finish each other's sentences.
Yeah. Happy wife, happy life. What can you say?
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. And one of the other questions, it is the beginning of 2024, and you're
Yes.
starting your business. You guys are open in January. What are some of your goals for 2024?
You wanna go answer?
I guess our goals are just to really get involved with the community
Mm-hmm.
and get our name out there. I just want everyone to be aware that we're here. We're serving these great cinnamon rolls. We have our retail space. It's just a different experience. Candle making, really like for someone to just come in, just give it a try. If you ever do come in, definitely try the scent coffee. I think you'll love that scent for candles.
Well, yeah, obviously, coffee scented candles, cinnamon rolls.
Yes.
It all goes together.
And I guess for me, it's all about building community. That's my
Yeah.
biggest thing. I feel like we kind of started Lavish and Slumber Rollz because we just wanted to escape. We want to give our employees, we have an incredible team that we've hired, and they are incredible.
Very.
And so we want to give them the true, work-life balance. We want them to be able to experience life and not have to, hustle and grind themselves, and we can give something back to them.
I love that.
And so, yeah, we're here.
I love that.
Yeah.
And, being business owners, it's hard because you're responsible for other people as well.
That's right.
And the whole entrepreneurship journey, like we were talking about, it's up and downs all the
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
So you never know what to expect.
You never know.
You
And so
never
we
know.
just have to roll with the punches and everything and just keep everyone, level-headed and just keep ourselves level-headed and
Stay
just,
upbeat.
stay strong.
Yep.
I love that. And, as, a POC business owner, have you guys noticed anything in the community or?
We have, and I don't know if it's because we're people of color or anything like that. I don't know if it's just Waco. Waco in general is just,
Very
oh my
welcoming.
gosh.
I'll say
I
that.
love that.
Very
Yeah,
welcoming.
from us having we had a little Audi and everything, and we were coming back and forth with the kids
Yeah.
in the back
Mhm.
seat and having to
Oh,
take
no.
all the pieces
Mhm.
and basically stuffed them in the car.
Oh, my
Yes.
goodness.
And so
Tetris.
we
Yeah,
we get to
definitely.
Good thing you're an
USPS.
engineer.
We get to USPS and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you have all of these boxes," and I mistakenly delivered like 70+ pound things over there,
Wow.
not knowing.
Had no
And-
idea.
Yeah, and so we had customers who were standing there waiting to do whatever they needed to do, and they just pulled their cars up
Aw,
and put their boxes
Offered.
in and just offered to help.
Yeah.
that's
and it's
amazing.
just it's been amazing. I have no words. Like, even today I had someone, and I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. She came from New Road. She's a cell phone repair.
Wow.
I think her name was Bianca, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And she just came in with the sweetest words of advice and just hugged me and just said, "I'm rooting for you and I'm here for you."
Aw,
And it's been constant.
I love
And
that.
so I don't know. Like, I don't think it's a people of color thing, or because we're people of color. I think it's just
It's a community
It's a
thing.
community
It's Waco.
I know. I love that. And I've heard so many
Yeah.
other people say the same thing, just open arms. And
Yeah.
again, it's you guys are providing something that we haven't had before.
Yeah.
So
We
it's so
keep
glad you
hearing
guys are
that.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very important. And I know you guys have such a focus on community. Is there anybody else you would like to shout out that's helped you along this journey so far?
Everyone.
Everyone we've ever came in contact with.
I know you've already shouted out a lot
Oh
of
my
people.
gosh, and it brings tears to my eyes thinking about them. Just because they have been tremendous with us. Our
Mhm.
painter.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, from our flooring guy Robbie
Yeah.
to Tommy with the engineering and Busy Bee.
Her and so many.
Everyone.
USPS.
Our
Josh with
sign
FedEx.
company, H&H Signs, Josh with FedEx.
Yeah, amazing guy.
Shout out, Josh.
He came in for some. I gave him some rolls today.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Oh, awesome. Great.
I can't put if I missed anyone, I'm so sorry. But every single one of you guys have literally touched our hearts, and
Mhm.
y'all are part of our family. Because
Oh,
without them, this would not have happened.
I love that.
Without
It's a labor
them-
of love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just jumped right on in and taught us what we needed to know.
I love that.
It was kind of like they did not give us, the whole feeling of that's a stupid question. No, they
Never.
led us.
Yeah.
They helped us and they taught us, and just amazing.
I love
Incredible.
that. That's so amazing. Well, yes, of course. Now it is time. Give us all your social media, where we can find you, find more information about you, and how we can get in touch.
Yeah. So, again, so what is it? I'm so sorry.
Instagram, yes.
is Slumber Rollz and then Lavish Slumbers. So we're the Slumber family.
Yeah.
And then you can go to Facebook, which is Lavish Slumbers. I really don't have anything going on with the Slumber Rollz on there just yet. I'm pushing TikTok for Lavish Slumbers and Slumber Rollz. So you can go on to both of those. And we're at 160 North New Road, Waco, Texas, 76710. Oh, and the phone number is,
Oh,
I have the
course.
phone number.
We remember just in case.
Just in case.
254-294-8251. We just had a new number.
Yay! And again, you guys just reached out via DMs, and you guys responded so quickly. So I always encourage people to slide in those DMs.
Thank you.
That makes it the easiest. Well, of course. Now here's your soapbox moment. Is there anything else you want to share with our listeners today?
What we want to share. So what we want to share is, I guess for me, as our little family.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So you have a dedicated, hardworking family.
Yes.
With two little ones. Our little ones are 12 and 7. And so they have been diligent with us through this entire thing. They are just incredible. And so we are the most loving, and especially my guy here.
Oh,
He's just the sweetest guy you could think of. Just everything from opening doors. You have the what is it? The chivalry. You keep chivalry alive. And then for me, I'm just I overwork. I'm just hardworking, dedicated. I'm such a giver. I think that's my biggest thing. My heart is just, I always want to give. No matter if I would stretch myself to the limits, just to be a helping hand.
I'm sorry.
Okay? Yeah, and so we're just a loving, giving, hardworking family.
Absolutely.
And we want to bring you in, and we want you to be our family too, and show you that once you walk through those doors, that we're here. We're a labor of love, and yeah. We need to get you some water.
I know, I'll give you water.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. I appreciate your time so
Thank
much. It's been a
you.
pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Find us everywhere on all social media platforms, KNOW_Waco. Check us out at roguemedianetwork.com, and we're on YouTube under Rogue Media Network. Check out nowaco.com.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.